Good morning and a warm welcome to lesson 308. This instant is the only time there is. And as I read this title, I can't but think of the many teachers that have been influenced by the Course of Miracles and weaved it through their work. And this instant is the only time there is really saying the power of now, which is the wonderful piece of work given to us by Eckhart Tolle. And of course, Wayne Dyer and Deepak Chopra and many other teachers gleaned so much from the Course in Miracles and brought it to us in more accessible ways for some people. So let's take a moment, let's tuck our chins, bow our heads down towards our hearts, and just lean into love this morning as we prepare for the day ahead. And this lesson really is an invitation to move moment to moment to moment. And just to have our awareness always in the now. That's where peace exists. Now is peace. And breathing into this peace, this knowing of peace in your heart right here, right now. Simply being with the comings and the goings of your breath. Choosing love today. Choosing peace today. Choosing to open your mind and open your heart. Choosing to welcome God's gift of love, joy, prosperity, abundance, grace, ease. Choosing to welcome all the encounters that you will have today. And choosing to meet all circumstances and situations with a peaceful heart that is anchored in that truth that we repeat now so often, that we are one, that we are love, and that we are free. Releasing those words and letting it be. So this instant is the only time there is. I have conceived of time in such a way that I defeat my aim. If I elect to reach past time to timelessness, I must change my perception of what time is for. Time's purpose cannot be to keep the past and the future. I love this. It cannot be to dwell in the past and the future. The only interval in which I can be saved from time is now. So I get out of the rat race, I get out of the loop, I get out of the rinse repeat, I get out of the patterns, I get out of the programs. And in the now, I get to meet the divine. In that breath, remember, breath means spirit. Our spirit means breath. And in that moment, I find peace. For in this instance, forgiveness has come to set me free. So if we pause in the holy instant, if we pause in the now, if we pause in the moment, there is no past, so nothing has happened. There is no future, so there is nothing to come. There is only the now, and in the now, there is nothing going on. but just that breath. You know, that beautiful sense of peace. The birth of the innocent child of God is now, without a past or a future. It has come to give its present blessing to the world, restoring it to timelessness and love is ever present here and now. And I often think if we could meet particularly those that we have become so familiar with, if we could meet them with fresh, new eyes and afford them the dignity and respect we do when we meet a stranger for the very first time, when we're introduced to somebody for the very first time, knowing no history of them and no future about them. You know, we usually meet people from our hearts and from this place of deep respect. And so if we could meet all our family members, all those that we carry stories about in this moment, in the here and now, there is forgiveness. You know, there's nothing, there's no history, there's no her story, there's nothing. There's just that moment in time. Thanks for this instant, my Creator. It is now I am redeemed. This instant is the time you have appointed for your child's release and for salvation of the world. So in this holy instant, in this moment in time, this is when I am free, truly free. So as you go into your meditation, just literally go like that from the now into the next moment and the next moment and the next moment, moving at the pace of peace, being present mindfully to the breath as it comes and it goes. From my heart to yours, have a beautiful practice and have a beautiful day.